With Season 10 entitled Update 16.0, Countdown received some very interesting and welcome changes. Starting off with the most important one in my opinion, difficulty levels have been added to Countdown. Starting from normal, which can be completed solo, and going all the way up to heroic, which requires 4 to 8 hardcore players who know what they're doing. Till now, we used to play on challenging difficulty, which truly only required 2 to 4 hardcore players, and even if all 8 of your players were really casual and had really average builds, they were still able to clear the content. The difficulty difference is quite noticeable, I would say, on heroic, and in case your group doesn't have optimal builds, or it has more than just 1 or 2 individuals who don't really know what they're doing, then you'll have a very hard time extracting and even completing all the tasks in time. Right now you're watching gameplay from my second run with a pretty decent group of randoms. However, on my first run, 5 out of my 7 teammates were all using a Scorpio tank build, which meant our team really lacked damage and it was quite obvious. We managed to complete the main mission with just 30 seconds left, and only 3 people managed to extract because we weren't able to kill all the enemies in time, so we just have had to make a run for it. Overall, I think the countdown experience, at least on heroic, will change, and people will not complain anymore about who called the extraction chopper 30 seconds earlier or sooner or whatever, but they will actually complain if players are not doing what they should do. They will complain if somebody doesn't do the objective. They will complain if someone is using a very bad build, because those things are actually important now. Having 5 tanks on challenging is no problem, simply because the NPCs go down quite fast. On heroic, however, you will need all the DPS you can get, so it's going to be interesting to see how the community will adapt to that. My ideal team composition would be at a max of 2 tanks, maybe 1 healer, which you don't really need, and then all the rest pure red DPS builds. Moving on, another important change with Channel Update 16 is the loot changes to the hunters. A lot of people used to join Countdown, kill the first 3 hunters, pick up the named items and leave and join the next Countdown match. Now the first 3 hunters drop 0 items, but the second wave of hunters, the ones that you find at the extraction point, drop more loot in order to make up for that first wave. Another not so important but good nonetheless change is the group leader not being able to kick players out of the group before and during the extraction. Apparently some dickheads out there were kicking people while they were about to extract, which obviously had to stop, and this is a nice change. And the last change are the new countermeasures that were added to the game modes. You can pause the video and read through all of them if you wish to. I'm not really big into remembering all the countermeasures and knowing which countermeasure is active every time I play the game. I just know that I have to take them, so I help my team take them. All the changes, as I said, are great and definitely make Countdown feel better. However, my biggest complaint about Countdown since it came out is how it does not allow for any skill builds whatsoever. I understand that hunters had the EMP skill since Division 1 and it would be weird to take it off. However, it would be nice to be able to use my skill builds, especially skill builds with Secret Mines, for example. With so many enemies around during the extraction, they would be so effective and so fun to use. Obviously, I'm not saying remove the EMP altogether, because that would make no sense and it would make things much simpler, much easier, so the extraction wouldn't be as hard. However, it would be nice if the EMP had a bigger cooldown on hunters, or if there was a cap of how many EMPs can go out during the extraction phase. Let's say maximum amount of EMPs that can occur while you're trying to extract would be like, let's say 3, and each one of them would last for 20 seconds, something like that, right? Anyways, that's all. That's just my only complaint I have about this game mode, which I really like and I found really nice and refreshing. It has very high replayability, and even though people at the start of Countdown coming out were really changing it and complaining about it, I think that now it has grown on the community and the community actually really enjoys and really likes it. Anyways, that's all about Countdown. On other news, tomorrow I will have a video about mining National Zoo on Legendary, which will be very interesting. I completed it yesterday and it took me only 3 hours, so we'll go through the footage and find the best moments to share with you. Truly an amazing mission, truly an amazing job what they did with the Legendary difficulty on that one. I haven't done Tidal Basin yet, so I don't know how it is. However, I'm super excited about that one as well. I'm expecting it to be equally good, if I'm being honest. Other than that, I have a lot of content coming the next few weeks with new builds, new guides, but also just commentary videos like this one. So many things to talk about with this update. Is actually nuts. My internet connection really sucks with an upload speed of 2.4 megabytes per second. So apologies for not pumping out videos faster, but I'm doing the best I can. To be honest, the only thing that's holding me back is the upload times. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video, guys. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section about the countdown changes, and in case you enjoy the content and you want to support me, make sure to click the like button and to subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.